We live for a day like tomorrow. But why are you not responding to DMs? Why are you not? Anyway, not my business. How long does this feeling last? Love. Love, 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 love. It's the stuff of movies, songs, and stories. You see, we grow up thinking that we'll find our soulmate and live happily ever after. Na, 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 na. You know, all them Cinderella, all them Snow White, all them Rapunzel. What's the name of that other fairy tale movie like that? Cinderella, Snow White, Rapunzel. Which other one? Can't remember old Jerry, but yeah, they always sell the happily ever after. But you see, as we get older, we start to realize that relationships are not always what they are cracked up to be. In the context of relationships, let us look at the overratedness. Overrated in the sense that the benefits of being in one do not outweigh the disadvantages. It means that society's expectations of romance and partnerships may not align with reality. It means that relationships are not the be-all and end-all of a fulfilling life. But have you ever paused to wonder, do you consider romantic relationships as being overrated? Like, so I'm not in a relationship, so what? So what? I mean, what's there? I mean, what are people in relationships and enjoying that I'm not enjoying? If for anything, I think I'm the one enjoying more. I mean, I don't have to put up an act. I don't have to try to impress. I don't have to try to get a gift tomorrow. I mean, nobody is calling me. I'm not having to tell lies because I cannot, meet you for a date or something. I bet you people should just rest. Waiting. You want to use pressure kill us? We will not be pressured. We are not bothered. We like our status. I beg you people that carry your ship and go. Do you consider romantic relationships overrated? Question number 2. What do you think the world will be like without romantic relationships? When there's no love, nobody's professing love to anybody. Nobody's, coming up to sing some sweet melodies, like the one from, what are these people's names again? Boys to Men. I'll make love to you. Or all the Casey and Jojo. I'll never find another lover sweeter than you. Oh, where's that music? I think I'm gonna play that music. That's what I'm gonna use on the show today. Yeah. Nobody is coming to disturb your ears with all them. I will always love you. There's the Dolly Parton version. There's the Whitney Houston's version. Nobody's because you loved me by Celine Dion. What do you think the world would look like? What would it feel like if we didn't have romantic relationships? And do you consider romantic relationships overrated? Let's talk. 0817 923 0002. That is 0817 923 0002. We also have 0817 923 0003. Again, 0817 923 0003. Send us a message on WhatsApp. WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 030 6416. 0809 030 6416. I'm not sure we're live, but I'll just drop our Facebook handle and our X handle, okay? And on X, it is at Nigeria Info PH, X at Nigeria Info PH, and Facebook page remains Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Sadly, I'm just seeing a plethora of some of your messages. I wonder why they dropped late. I couldn't read them when we had the last conversation. That was before the news break. Sincerest apologies. I'm just going to acknowledge that I saw them and apologize. I didn't see them early enough to read them. So, yes, is romantic. Are romantic relationships overrated? Is it so much a big deal if someone is not in one? Is it so much of a big deal if someone finds himself in love? Is it something we all must experience? Having a significant other, having a boo, having a bae, having a... I hear there's so many names they call people these days. Having some people that... You can call the air I breathe. Or call me. Ifemi. What was the other one? Inkem. What was the other romantic one? You know the names. Nigerian for good afternoon to you and welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Something is not right. So sorry about that. Do well to call back or try calling 0817-923-0009. Let's see if that line works best. Okay, 0817-923-0009. But keep trying the other ones. I'm sure you should be able to get through to me soon enough. And yes, just a quick reminder, call screeners in standby to take your calls first before passing you on to me in the studio. Nigerian for good afternoon to you. What's going on?
Different ideologies,
different perspectives.
Share your
How about you send us a message? Okay, I think we can cope with that. We can be able to manage the messages until the phone lines act better. Okay, so send a message to WhatsApp and Telegram. WhatsApp and Telegram number remains 0809 0306416. 0809 0306416. That's the WhatsApp and Telegram number. Again, 0809 0306416. And the number to call, or numbers to call rather, are 0817 923 0002. Again, 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. 0817 923 0003. And then, of course, 0817 923 0009. A world without romantic relationships is the conversation. Are you bothered about it? I mean, the world could go on and celebrate Valentine's Day. And by the way, it goes beyond the day to what is actually being celebrated. However, there's some level of tension, or is it pressure? I don't know which it is now, but it sort of seems like for some people it's overrated. For others, well, they're indifferent about it. But for you, do you think romantic relationships are overrated? And if they aren't, you also tell us how they aren't, okay? And then ever picture that there was no love. Maybe there was love in existence, just the love that exists between parents and children, but there was no romantic relationship at all. No two people will come together, no one man and one woman coming together to profess love for each other, to care about each other, to do what partners do for each other, all of those things. Matthew from Port Harcourt. Welcome, Matthew. Talk to me.
Okay. It's still on the line.
Matthew, I would need to ask a favor from you if you don't mind.
Okay.
So we go on a commercial break in the next 19 seconds, and I doubt that will be enough for you to say everything you have to say. So how about I let you go, and then we go on that commercial break, and when we are back from the commercial break, we get you back on the line. Would that be okay with you?
Okay, yes.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. So we're going on a commercial break. Stay tuned.
I will speak of your glory. I will show forth your beauty.
It's confirmed that we are live on Facebook. Facebook page is Nigeria Info 92.3 page. Positive God's Power positive link says, Mega, I greet you specially. My name is not Mega. My name is Denise. Thank you. Sunny Wee Dog says, Hunger Deo, no romantic talk now. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know Wisdom Chideberry on Facebook says, romantic relationship. Denise Dennis, I'm coming with my view. All right. I wait for your view. Again, numbers 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number remains 0809-030-6416. So Matthew is back. Hi, Matthew. Welcome back to the sunny side. Talk to me.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I want to talk on award without romantic relationship. I think what I observed in the subject is for also how the world without romantic relationships, it shouldn't be easy for some of us because the whole world alone will be dull without romantic relationship. There's no way we cannot talk to one and other, telling each other and caring for one another that our world will be okay. So, from what I said, I think there's no way we'll have a world without a romantic relationship. So we need to talk to one another, professing love to one another. That way, our world will not be dull. And I think peace will reign in our midst. So that is what I believe that subject.
So romantic relationships is what is making the world not to be dull.
Yeah.
All right, then. Thank you. Thank you so much, Matthew. The world would be dull without romantic relationships. But, it sort of seems like there's a lot of chaos stemming from the existence of romantic relationships. I mean, because romantic relationships exist, that is where you have somebody say something like, you husband snatcher. You snatch my boyfriend. I mean, without romantic relationships, we wouldn't have things like heartbreaks, right? Pressured to do what they are not supposed to do, to keep a partner. For instance, tomorrow, I put it to you that some people will go as far as borrowing to impress a particular lady. Some will go as far as doing some illegal things to get quick money to impress a lady. Now, if there were no romantic relationships, will the person go to that extent? I'm just saying. Because this is it. At some point, those who have partners tend to make the people who do not have partners feel a certain type of way. More like, yeah, I have a man and you don't. I don't think the men do it, but the posting, the captions, the who put pepper for my eye, the who they press my neck, the what's the other one they usually say? Oh, the God wins and all of that. It's what some of us live for. I'm being honest. Some of us wake up in the morning, we look at our phones, and we're following a particular celebrity and the person's relationship. Okay, let me not even go far. I give you a practical example. When the gospel artist Moses Bliss proposed to his now fiance, trust me, a lot of us were happy. In fact, some people did not end at congratulations on his page. They went to search out the girl and started analyzing who she was. In short, they trended. I'm not joking. They literally trended to the point where people were, doing her dance step challenge and all that. And, people were responding the way Moses Bliss responded to her dance video when she had tagged him. And then there were still people that were screaming, God, when will I have my own Moses Bliss? I can dance, so okay, I'm taking notes. They say they're taking notes. All right, dance with sweatshirt and what's that one she wore? And scarf. Good. Post by so time. And then tag the artist. So if there were no romantic relationships, what are we going to be seeing on social media? I'm just thinking out loud, Really? What are we going to be seeing on social media? What gist do we have to talk about? Last weekend, it was Vicky James that was trending for so many reasons. None of my business, though. But if there were no romantic relationships, would she be trending? Bottom line is this. Have you ever considered the world without romantic relationships? Are you the kind that runs away from romantic relationships? Or you look forward to being in one? Are romantic relationships overrated? Nigerian for good afternoon to you and welcome. Talk to me.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm talking about the relationship about this from February. My name is Precious.
Precious, you're welcome.
I'm talking about the relationship. I'm hearing about it. This February, some people that don't have any partner this February, how are they going to feel about it?
My darling, you're getting me confused. Are you asking me a question? Are you answering the questions I asked?
No.
So what are you doing exactly? Hello?
What am I doing? I something in shop.
Sorry?
I'm a shop.
You are shocked.
Yeah.
Why are you shocked? Oh dear, I'm not sure she understands the conversation, but thank you so much for calling. Educate from SAS Road, welcome. Talk to me.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing? Turn off your radio set, please. Turn off your radio set.
Is it okay like this?
Better. No, I can still hear the echo. Turn off your radio set, please.
Okay, let me go and take care of it.
Oh dear.
I guess it's okay now.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, we're talking about romantic relationships. We're talking about conjugal rights for married couples, right? Or just we centered on romantic relationships.
Romantic relationships include marriage now. Are you not going to marry your romantic partner? Relationships should serve as an umbrella term for all relationships.
Okay.
So I didn't want to have to say my relationship and marriage. So let's put them under the umbrella term romantic relationships.
Okay. Let's go with this. The merits and merit of romantic relationship. It is a thing of joy. It's so blissful when you have somebody that the both of you, stick out for each other, that's loving one another. The right way, the way it's ought to be, making sacrifices and all that. Okay. And maybe one decides to pull out of the relationship, obviously because of some material attachment also. That area that brings me to a halt. I've been in a situation or condition where I love somebody so much, and the person went behind me, got married, and all that. I'm telling you something that happened while I was in Asaba.
Wow.
So, and these things are the things that I'm so afraid. Like, it makes a whole lot of fault. People like me to want to give a chance to romantic relationship. Like, I would prefer, once I got to someone, you name your price and I pay you. Either it might be on contract basis or pay as you go, more like hook up of a thing and all that. So
Wow.
for me, romantic relationship is not a thing I would encourage, especially young men who have not found their feet in life to go on with. That's for truth. That's the truth. I mean, let me underline the word. Young men who have not found their feet financially in life, romantic relationship is not something I would advise them to go on with. It has so many demerits. It has so many heartbreaking and heart-wrenching, God. It's something I would never want my name to experience. Like, these are the things that can make one take his or her life.
Wow.
It makes you lose your emotions, it makes you lose your sanity, it makes you lose your sense of direction in life. It only takes the grace of God to regain your consciousness and to know what to do the next, phase. So it's just, I think for me, every young boy should just focus on getting the golden place, like achieving success, getting a good business yourself. If you finish your university, if you don't have any job, if you're still a school level holder, why not go into a university or get a skill or possibly learn a vocational, anything that can keep you going. Then over time you plan your life and probably get married to somebody whom you can, live peacefully with. That's for me. I think romantic relationship is a distraction.
A distraction.
For the young, for youth, for any single man. Okay, except on the note of very exceptional ladies, or I think ladies who are very understandable, supportive, and have the vision. Like I do tell people that every man will dream needs a woman with vision. I don't know if I should repeat that again.
Every man with dream needs a woman of vision. All right. Thank you so much, Educate from Sarswood. Queen McQueen says, Queen is a thing of joy. I don't understand. Oka Namdi says, world without romantic relationship will be free from sexually transmitted diseases and HIV. Whoa. Really? Nigerian, good afternoon to you and welcome. Talk to me.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
This is Wisdom from
Wisdom, you're welcome.
Yes. Please, I support this last caller. This last caller said everything all. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but what he has said, he has said. What have you said? What are you saying?
Please, let me say, all those things are fire money. Do you understand? All those things need more comfortable man the person who is already who can feed himself and feed another person. Cannot be broke and you are doing romantic relationship. Number one, the woman will not be there for you. Number two, you yourself will not be hungry and you are doing romantic. Okay, madam, let me say it truth. If you want to marry, one time to marry, go straight and marry.
You still are not understanding. I'm saying that even marriage is a romantic relationship on its own. Are you just going to get married to someone and you're not going to have feelings at all?
See, let me tell you. The money can bring feelings. Money can make you love somebody.
Are you serious? Really?
Yes. Money. See, money can make a lady to marry who you don't want to marry.
Okay.
Even though you are not the type of person. As other lady, a woman, because of the man is success, go and marry him. It's not because of the man, you like the man or you love the man.
Okay, so there are two different things.
What the man has.
Yes, it is indeed possible for someone to be with you because of money. But being in love, I said it is possible for someone to be with you because of money. But being in love with you because of money, that love is not real.
Yes, they don't care. But a man, I'm not sure that a man can marry who is unloved because of what she has. Right. So they can date you. The truth remains that they can date you with it.
Hold on. Rethink that statement because I've seen a guy who married a lady because of what she had.
Because of what?
Because of what she had.
Like business or property, money.
Property, money, everything. I mean, I hear. I don't like to generalize, but I hear that there are some tribes where some of the men in that tribe take pride in taking what belongs to it. I mean, they live off a woman. So they would never go for a lady that does not have anything. They will go for that lady that is hardworking and successful and has been able to make something for herself.
Understand me. You need to understand. See, what I'm saying that look that man well. Maybe he have another wife somewhere.
No, the man doesn't have another wife. No, the man doesn't have another wife.
The woman have one of you want to marry her, but the woman can do it because this man have house, have car. The woman can marry the man because he have all this money, but the man cannot go because of the woman have car or he have money or he have land.
Well, I guess you're talking from your own personal experience, but I'm telling you that there are men that do it.
The money will not be there for you.
Okay. Destiny Max says talking romance is boring. The world doesn't need it. The world doesn't need romance. Interesting. Giadom Godson says, Denise, I think it's overrated big time. It's actually a good thing to be in love if you meet the right person. But I think it has done more harm than good, especially to us, the younger generation. Port Harcourt is hot. Yes, indeed, Port Harcourt is hot. Nigerian for good afternoon to you and welcome. Talk to me.
Talking romance. D square.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Zion from Port Harcourt.
Mrs. Zion, you're welcome.
Talking romance in the black context, you will not get it. Quite difficult among the black people, especially here in Nigeria. Environment where poverty and illiteracy is pronounced. If they go buy rose flower, give anybody there. He will ask you, will I eat the flower? Have you come across or heard scenarios like that? This way.
I'm here.
I did a study recently about Rihanna and the guy she is with right now. And I was marveled. Marveled to the core. that was loved from childhood to practice romance with you. These things are from childhood. If your childhood is boring, devoid of love, all the person gets is shout, shut up, sit down, go and sleep, no appreciation, they never bought them gifts, they never show them love, they can never give you love or romance when they grow old. The tribe we talk about, I observed it, where they felt that the woman must give them money. The woman must be the one to make money. All these are poverty. It narrows down to poverty. If the both parties are financially okay, well, I don't want you to bring finance into this matter. If they truly find love, irrespective of the status, finance will never determine the romance in that relationship. The romance, the love comes naturally.
Okay.
The finances are the added additions to that romance to make it more colorful as it grows. It takes matured minds that were created from childhood. Mr. Zion.
AGK from Tash Road. I think you called back.
Yeah, but I didn't summarize.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and summarize.
Yeah, I want to categorically the states that actually look for women's money. I think that should be cross river. I think that's Ogoja side or something like that.
I didn't mention. I heard. I don't know how true it is. Some, not everybody. So I don't want to generalize. But go ahead.
Okay. Quickly.
Oh, and the network disconnected you again, and I'm sure you're yet to summarize. Good afternoon, E-Square. The world would have been boring without a love relationship. But these days, a love relationship does not really exist. Everyone is dating someone that is dating someone else, and someone else that is dating another. If you no hold money, forget love. Mr. Isoboye. So are you saying that everybody that has ever married or has ever settled down, I mean, within a space of between December and January this year, I know several people that settled down. Are you saying they didn't settle down for love? They settled down because of the money? And if I know them too well, I'm not looking down on them or anything, but the point I'm trying to make is people are still falling in love. People are still spending forever with someone. As a matter of fact, some people tomorrow will celebrate their 30th wedding anniversary. They probably got married on St. Valentine's Day. People still believe in this love thing. But do you think it's overrated? Do you think that... You see, this man and woman matter is pretty complex. Would the world do better without romantic relationships? Nigerian Info, talk to me. Good afternoon.
Hello, please. I'll call back. Please, allow me to say something, please. 10 seconds. Can you hear me?
Go ahead. You have 10 seconds.
Yes. Let me tell you. Even though these people you are talking that they have settled down, check them well. They are financial well. You cannot see any girl who will come and marry broke person. The person is that. Hello. She gets 100 now. They are occupied by 80% by Yahoo boys. You single guy.
Hold on. You cannot say this from stories you've probably heard on social media or from information you have within your locality. Nigeria alone has a population of how many people? How many percentage of the population?
I'm just giving.
No, you're not giving example. You're sounding like you're stating facts. That's how you're sounding. That nobody is getting married for love these days. They're getting married for money.
I'm sorry.
No. You don't have to be sorry. I'm just saying. In your area, okay.
Yeah,
so in your area, all the ladies that have got married because the men that came to marry them had money.
I'm talking about current generation and current
So hold on.
Economic of Nigeria now. I'm
Okay.
talking current now.
Current now. So how many women do you know that have gotten married because of money?
See, anybody will go marry now. Check out the man they do. Because if you never chop benefit, I'm not sure you will go marry.
There we go again. There we go again. I have to let you go now because I don't know if you're confused, trying to confuse me, or you're trying to. I'm not arguing with you that people do not settle down because of money. I can't sit here and make that argument. That's only because the person has money. But when you say that everybody getting married, check well. The man is doing well. Hello. I hope you do realize that when some people make a decision to get married, sometimes they do not have to spend a kobo from their money. There are people, friends, family members, supporters, sponsors who will take up some things and then make the journey easy for the two of them. Are you aware? So if a man decides to, a lot of men when not chop belle food, they married. Just so you know. I mean, what are you telling me? A lot of men that earn almost nothing are getting married. I just noticed that when people want to get married, there's one favor that comes from nowhere. And they are able to do whatever they can do within their means. Except the ones that want to do past themselves. But for the people who want just the regular, quiet, they do it. And it doesn't mean the man has everything figured out yet. But they had decided to get married. And they get married. Nigerian, for good afternoon to you. Talk to me.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, after the marriage, can that affect people come?
Thank you so much. Anonymous says, it is not true that people who weren't loved in childhood cannot give love in adulthood. The way some people's life goes, they do heal. The way some people's lives go, they do heal their childhood wounds with their adult romances. I say this with my full chest because it's the case with me, with my husband and I. That you didn't get something in childhood doesn't mean you're doomed for life. Love is not overrated. Romance is not overrated. And I think it's time for some people to stop glorifying suffer love. People who are rich can be genuinely loved. Thank you, Anonymous. Ejike has called like how many times? What Ejike, what do you want to say again? I'd like to hear from someone who hasn't called at all, alright? 0817 923 0002 0817 923 0003 and also 0817 923 0009. Again, you can send a WhatsApp message. Someone is acting on Facebook. WhatsApp number 0809 030 6416. Gift Lakwa say, yeah, there's that favor that comes from somewhere. Mr. Clement Gary in Studio Port Harcourt, Nigeria says, romantic relationship, let it be first. Ejike, what's up? I mean, you've been calling and calling.
Yeah, it's a very interesting topic. I don't know. The point is that you don't know the depth of the topic you're handling. It's a very sensitive, topic, that should be given full credence. That should be given full attention. It should be given well detailed and comprehensive analysis.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm very much interested in this topic.
Yeah, and the last time you called, you said you had not summarized. I thought I was waiting to hear the summary, and then you got disconnected
I think
again.
it was network that actually put me off.
Okay, so go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I made an assumption about the area that depends, and I did not use the word all of them. I did say most of them.
And see,
Okay,
this is the point. I asked 2 direct questions, and usually when I ask direct questions, I try to explain the question so people calling to answer know what they're answering, right? And I asked, do you consider romantic relationships overrated? That's question number 1. And question number 2, what do you think the world would be like without romantic relationships? Now, that instance you're citing was because of what a caller said. So the focus should not be on what the caller has said. What do you have to say?
Good. Let me quickly address that point. Okay. Romantic relationship is neither here or there. That means it is overrated and it's not overrated. I'll give an explanation. One is that it's overrated because of the abuse by these our Gen Zs. Let me use the word generations of zombies. Okay, permit me to use that word. That's the actual meaning of Gen Z. Okay, and away from that, let me address the second point, and which takes us to the second point, which says, what would the world look like or be without a romantic relationship? Now, I want you to understand this fact that the world would have still thrived, underline the word thrived, would have still thrived very well, in fact, more peaceful than the way it is. Now, let's cast our mind to the Stone Age, where where our forefathers, because I was never born then, but I knew our forefathers enjoyed a comfortable and a life of longevity, even with the fact that we have.
Educate other people are on the line. Just go straight to the point. Thank you.
I'm yet to summarize now. Let me quickly say that the world has still been what it would have been, even without romantic. Now, it's not as if romantic relationship is actually bad, but I think this generation of Gen Z has monetized it. That's the area, and I want you to hint on the fact that it should not be monetized. That's the only way it can be enjoyed. That's the only way, the essence.
All right, thank you. Do not monetize romantic relationships. So let me conclude by saying this. One of the biggest advantages of being in a relationship is having a partner to share life's ups and downs with. You know, having someone to confide in, to lean on, and support you can sort of make life's challenges more manageable. Additionally, being in a romantic relationship can provide a sense of security and stability, knowing that you have someone who has your back. Now, on the other hand, being in a romantic relationship can also come with its own set of challenges. I mean, communication challenges, there's compromise challenges, there's trust, and all essential components of a healthy relationship. But they can also be difficult to maintain. Some relationships have ended because they could not keep the communication line. Some ended because they could not compromise. Others ended because they had trust issues. Some ended because they found it difficult understanding themselves and speaking their love languages. So, being in a romantic relationship can sometimes mean sacrificing your own needs and desires for the sake of the relationship, which can lead to feelings of resentment and dissatisfaction. So, when you continue to do God when, this one, that one, are you also paying attention to the fact that being in that relationship is work? It's going to take from you and you're going to gain and give. I mean, what that simply means is you're giving, you're getting. But there are people that just want to take and never give. And there are people that will never be bothered with having to call somebody to ask them, have you eaten this morning? Have you not eaten this morning? Oh yeah, eat for me now. You know I love you. This one and that one. That's what says, City, good afternoon. I'm Emmanuel. The world will be fine. No heartbreak is overrated. Only 2% find true love. Interesting. Thank you so much for being a part of this conversation. Sadly, this is where it ends today. Tomorrow is St. Valentine's Day. Do not feel pressure for any reason whatsoever. If you feel like you're going to feel pressure, Plan a surprise for yourself. Send a delivery guy to bring it to you with a love letter that you tell the person to write to you, and then you surprise yourself, and then you say, "Oh my God!" I mean, surprise yourself if you feel like you're gonna be too pressured. I'm just saying. But then again, you find love if you decide to find love. And if you decide to be on your own, it's in Facebook page, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Up next is Rivers Today, and thereafter Hard Facts with Kaladakaru Batable. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.
We are back. This is your number one talk station. Nigeria.